I appreciate you coming in from field operations on short notice. This is a priority Alpha mission that could potentially turn the tide in our battle against Modus. It has come to our attention that Modus was not responsible for the EMP that disabled much of Appalachia for weeks. After the kidnapping of Lieutenant Corianders and her subsequent recovery, we also brought in another individual whom we call Sin, who at first was thought to be the kidnapper, but in reality was using Corey to bring the 5-0 into play. This individual has informed us of a new group, whom we now deem to be a greater threat, not just to Appalachia, but potentially humanity itself. We've tentatively named this group HIMS, short for what would appear to be their intention: the creation of a hive integrated memory system. This system effectively would create a network of shared memory, allowing for not only exponential storage of data, but possibly the ability to control the host. It's here where things get real interesting. Sin has informed us that HIMS is being developed not for use on bots, but us, humans. By using organic artificial-based intelligence implanted into the human brain, HIMS could potentially take over the host's thoughts and actions, in essence creating a living android. Can you imagine the implications on humanity? A singular individual or organization being able to control the human population? Even more frightening, Modus. If Modus were to gain control of this technology, it would be able to upload itself into mobile, living, breathing beings, making it impossible to track or destroy. Modus would walk among us. This brings me to the reason I've brought you in. A few months ago, an individual entered into HQ going only by the name of Ral. She was placed immediately into quarantine and observed for weeks. We know she is somehow affiliated with the Enclave, perhaps by marriage, and that she has an exceptional understanding of Modus, which is why she is of interest to us. During her time in quarantine, she displayed some very odd behaviors which led us to perform a battery of assessments. Concluding that she was of no immediate threat, we allowed her to leave the quarantine areas, but not before Lieutenant Day placed nano-trackers into her bloodstream. We like to take precautions. Soon after the EMP blast, however, Ral began to exhibit signs of fatigue, confusion, and instances where it appeared she suffered from mental breakdowns. It was during this time as well that Lieutenant Anders went missing, and we were unable to reevaluate Ral. In all the confusion after the EMP, she went missing. While she's not a prisoner, it is highly unlike her to simply up and leave. What makes this situation even more dire is that the nano-trackers have only reported locations a handful of times. But here's the real kicker. Eyewitness accounts have reported seeing Ral at multiple locations and seem to contradict the tracking pings. We have multiple recon teams out on patrol, and Team 5 has positively ID'd Ral heading toward an abandoned farm near Top of the World. Beckwith Farm, to be exact. When they arrived, she was gone. Within minutes, we had a spy bot hit on Ral near Morgantown. Yeah, exactly. We said the same thing. How is that possible? We want you to go to Beckwith Farm, search the area for any clues as to why she may have been there, and report back with your findings. Because of the potential threat of another EMP taking out our charged weapons and armor, we want you to travel with your traditional weapon and armor loadouts. No charged gear. If needed, make sure to visit any 5-0 armor or weaponsmith to improve your loadouts. Also make sure to put in an ammo supply request to Armory. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. We don't know what we're getting into here, so be careful. The information you bring back could save everything.